hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer AAK remove burrs from 500 valve cages within 4 hours, with no dead corners at 360 degrees. A while ago, someone left a message on the website of hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer AAK. How do you handle the fine burrs on the corners and edges of hydraulic cartridge valve cage? This is a detailed issue that is often overlooked by most hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers. Although his IP comes from Greece, we were not sure if he is a peer of hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers or a purchaser. After 2 rounds of communication, we learned that Apollo is an engineer from a hydraulic equipment company in Greece. They have been purchasing hydraulic components from hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers in China for 3 years, and there are always some defects, such as the residual burrs on the edges and corners of hydraulic cartridge valve cage. They often have to manually handle these burrs, which has delayed their production progress, and they are very helpless. We were not in a hurry to tell Apollo how hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer AAK remove burrs and residues from the valve cage. Instead, we suggested that if he gives it a try from AAK, he may have changed his view on hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers in China. Apollo seemed a bit hesitant, and we can understand. A week later, Apollo sent an inquiry for a hydraulic cartridge valve that is equivalent to some standard part. After Apollo received AAK price, he didn't give any comments, but just said, if I could learn how AAK removed the burrs of valve cage, I would try the order first. We knew Apollo still didn't trust AAK very much. Without trust, it's difficult to make a deal, which is the basic logic of business. We told Apollo that hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers can basically avoid valve cage burrs as long as the precision machining is done in place. If there are indeed hidden problems, they can use the most traditional method of friction. Apollo said that this method is too time-consuming and not thorough, and he seemed to disagree. We sent him a video of AAK, a hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer, on how to automate and remove valve cage burrs using the principle of friction. The next day, he confirmed the order and admired the wisdom of AAK engineers. In fact, this is very simple. In the earliest days, the removal of burrs on metal parts was done manually and slowly with sandpaper. Hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer AAK designed an automatic deburring equipment based on this, and combined with the working mode of cement mixers. Hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturer AAK does it this way. After the valve cage is finished with precision machining, 500 valve cages are placed into the equipment cylinder and then filled with spherical abrasive particles. After starting the equipment, the valve cages continuously rotates in the abrasive particles, playing a role in polishing the edges and corners of the valve cage. The equipment uses a vibration motor as the excitation source. When the vibration motor rotates at high speed, the material in the cylinder moves in a circular motion in a horizontal plane, and the cylinder can spiral up, ensuring that each valve cage can friction 360 degrees without dead angles. Is it still necessary to worry about burrs when the valve cage has been moving in such equipment for more than 4 hours? 4 hours, 500 hydraulic cartridge valve cages. This efficiency is actually not known. AAK uses details to distinguish itself from other hydraulic cartridge valve manufacturers in China. You can also give it a try.